Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Tamika Thompson and I am the owner and resume writer at Thompson Resume Writing Company. And for this video, I'm going to be giving you a list of buzzwords to keep off of your resume at all costs. Now, I did record another video titled the top resume filler words to keep off of your resume, but I wanted to touch on some common buzzwords that I see on resumes all the time that you should not have on your resume. And the main reason is because they are empty phrases and empty terms that add no value to your resume and actually do you a disservice, doing more harm than good. I want you to know what these words are so that if they are on your resume, you can remove them, and if you will be writing your resume soon, you can make sure that they are not on there. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Number one on this list is results driven, and I see this all the time. Results driven leader, results driven expert, results driven professional. Like, stop saying results driven, because if you are truly delivering results, then that is going to show all throughout your resume. And I've recorded several videos teaching you all how to infuse and how to communicate value within your resume. And a big part of that is making sure that you have numbers throughout your resume and being very specific in the type of results or the type of value that you have delivered for a company. Now, instead of saying results driven, what you want to say is instead is talk about the things that you have increased, talk about things that you have cut, talk about different ways that you have optimized something, or something that you maybe minimized, or something new that you introduced. Talk about the different KPIs that you were supposed to hit or that you were expected to hit, and talk about if you actually hit them or if you exceeded them. A lot of times people will say results driven in their resume, and they'll even start off their resume with saying results driven, but majority of the times they actually don't have any results that they have driven or that they have accomplished in their resume at all. So do not be that person. Instead of wasting that character space by saying results driven, again, focus on the results that you have delivered in your current and in your past roles. Next on this list is team player and or team leader. And again, I see this term a lot. It is an empty phrase, it's an empty term, and although you may think that you're really doing something by saying that you're a team player, so you're telling jobs, hey, I work well in teams, I can function as part of a team, people will use this term or use this phrase to show or to communicate that they can function as part of a team, or that they can lead a team, or they can be a part of a team and they work well with others. Instead of saying team player or team leader, what you want to focus on instead is collaboration and leadership. Those are the top two trending terms that I am seeing in the resume writing world that recruiters and companies are looking for in terms of skills. So instead of saying team player or team leader, say leadership and say collaboration. And also, if you are going to be using either of those terms, so if you're going to put collaboration on your resume or you're going to put leadership on your resume, you want to give solid examples and instances of when you collaborated with others, how you collaborated with others, how big was the team that you led. Again, don't just say something, make sure that you're actually giving examples and instances and even numbers and facts to back it up. Talk about the different departments or the different teams or the different people who you collaborated with. Talk about what you collaborated on. What type of projects did you and this team work on together? What did you all accomplish? And to collaborate and to collaborate efficiently, how did you do that? Did you use Microsoft Teams? Did you use some sort of a software? Adding that extra detail really shows that you're a collaborator or that you're good at collaboration versus just saying it. And if you are a leader and you specialize in leadership, talk about the size of the team that you led. Talk about what you helped your team to accomplish by leading them. Again, team player and team leader, don't use those. Use collaboration and leadership instead, and be sure to give solid examples how you collaborated or when you collaborated with others and what exactly your leadership responsibilities or accomplishments actually entailed. Next on this list is seasoned and or veteran. Now, I see more established professionals using this term. So people who have maybe 15 to 20 or maybe 30 years of experience, people who have been in the same field or the same industry or have been specializing in the same thing for an extended period of time tend to use this phrase. Instead of saying seasoned professional or veteran professional, instead, just say the number of years of experience that you have. Instead of using this term, just plainly state the years of experience that you have. This way, when a recruiter sees that number, it's already implied that they are going to think that you are seasoned and that you are an expert and that you are a veteran and that you're someone who has extensive knowledge and experience in this field. You know what you're doing, so you don't need to say those terms. So let's say you have 30 years of experience in accounting. You don't have to say veteran accountant with 30 years of experience. You can simply just say experienced accountant with 30 years of experience or accounting professional with 30 years of experience. You can leave the seasoned and the veteran off. Number 4 on this list is go-getter. Now, people will use this term a lot to communicate that they are ambitious and driven and hardworking and they go above and beyond. Go-getter, it's a buzz term, it's a buzz phrase. You don't need to say it. If you are ambitious, if you are driven, again, that is going to show all throughout your resume. So when I think of somebody who is a go-getter and the type of content that I would see on their resume is maybe a lot of upward advancement, a lot of promotions, a lot of growth. Maybe they are constantly taking on new roles and they're changing different industries and they have a lot of accomplishments in all of their positions under their belt. Maybe they've launched a lot of things, increased a lot of things, overhauled some things, built some things, right? So when I think go-getter, that's the type of content that I am looking to see on a resume. I'm not looking to read that someone is a go-getter in terms of seeing that phrase. I'm looking to see the content that actually backs that up. So instead of wasting space and coming off really cliche, don't use go-getter and instead focus on the accomplishments and the value that you have in your career and that you have in your skill set to show that you are a go-getter. And last on this list are cheesy phrases like ninja or expert or Jedi or king or queen or prince or princess. I've seen this a lot. I have seen on resumes like people will have in their targeted headline princess of sales or queen of sales or social media ninja or, marketing Jedi. That is super cheesy, and I can also guarantee you that when it comes down to keywords and doing keyword research and what recruiters are looking for in the ATS, I guarantee you none of them are typing in, I want to look for resumes that have the word princess in them. I want to look for a project management ninja. No, y'all, they are not looking for those terms, and they're super cheesy, ridiculously unnecessary, and very much overhyped. Leave terms like that off of your resume and maybe keep them for your LinkedIn profile or potentially even your social media, but do not have them on your resume. Keep it very simple. Whatever your job title currently is, whatever job title you're looking to apply to, keep it basic. So project management professional, project manager, social media manager, not social media princess or king of project management or sales rock star or anything like that. So those are some buzzwords and some filler words that you do not want to have on your resume. I am really big on making sure to maximize all of the space that you have within your resume to truly communicate your value and tell your career story, and really being very selective with the words that you're using to do that. So the words that we just talked about do not convey any of that when it comes to communicating value and showing what you bring to the table. They are really just empty terms. Like, you can say that you're a go-getter, you can say that you're a rock star, you can say that you're seasoned, but if you don't have the content in your resume that actually backs that up, it almost kind of seems like you're lying. So instead of using those phrases, I want you to focus on showing in your past roles how you have demonstrated those words and those terms without necessarily saying those words and those terms. And I hope that makes sense. I really hope that you found this video helpful. If so, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead and give me a like down below. If you have questions about words that should not be on your resume that I did not cover in this video, feel free to drop your comment in the comment box down below and I'll go ahead and reply back to it. If you need assistance with your resume, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is hello@thompsonresumes.com, and you can also visit my website at www.thompsonresumes.com. For more resume tips and content from me, feel free to connect with me on social media. The link to my Instagram and my LinkedIn profile are in the description box down below, and you can also subscribe to my email list by clicking the link in the description box down below as well. If you are watching this video but you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can join my growing YouTube community, and I will see you guys next time with another helpful video. Cheers to not using any empty buzzwords or filler words on your resume, y'all. Bye.